All right. Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me? Check, 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 check. Is this thing working? Nah, I forgot to check and see if I was using the microphone or the cam microphone. I don't know. But, anyways, a big thing with the Delphi or the Summer Wells case right now is they're asking people to put out a purple light for Summer Wells. So, there's one right there. Camera. All right. Anyway, so they're asking to put out purple light for Summer Wells case. Uh, Hopefully they find her. There's some channels on tonight. Lori Mishmash Thursday night at 9 o'clock. AB's live and a couple other people are live on different cases, the Gabby case and everything. Is it true what people are saying? Did I interview one of the guys that was supposedly a suspect in the case, in the Delphi case, and numerous ones supposedly. I don't know, but yes, it is true, and I had to take it down. I was getting threats. People were calling the police, and so I had to take down all my videos. But what is good about it is all them videos were documented through YouTube, through my computer. So if I needed to and something happened to me, YouTube can pull up them videos. The government can find them videos that I deleted. And they can find that information. So, but did I interview somebody? Yes, I did. And yes, I got threats. And actually got threatened to be kicked out of here if I didn't take down all the videos. So yeah, it was. That is true. That is not a lie. That is true. It's creaking around here, so I might have a spirit or something around here, or somebody's doing something. But anyways, what are we doing tonight? Well, rant and raving. You know, how many of these kids are going to have to pop up missing? If these people can't see what's going on in the world, now this Gabby girl is missing. And numerous girls are missing, young and older. What's going on? Who knows? Madness, probably. I want to give a shout out to the Real Griff. The dude's funny and got some good points. He does crime videos too and everything. And it is, these people, I don't know, the Don Wells case, the Summer Wells case, it's supposed to be about Summer. Find Summer, and Summer Wells will solve the case for us, whether she's alive or deceased. But it's gotten so far out of hand. Other YouTubers are making videos about other YouTubers getting in all these wars. Don Wells putting on his show and everything. People are saying it's demonic. It is. How many times do we have to tell you people it's demonic? We got pros saying it's a witch. Somebody's doing something. That ain't us. That ain't YouTubers saying that. YouTube couch potato investigators. It's the professionals saying that there's a problem. Somebody's doing something they shouldn't be doing. It has nothing to do with God or anything. It's purely evil. And that's it. And now these girls are coming up missing. And there was two more girls killed in Utah, the same place where this young Gabby girl that has a YouTube channel come up missing. You know, coincidence? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it is a coincidence. I think somebody did something. And then the boyfriend drives all the way back home in her van and has no idea where she's at or what she's done. Did they meet somebody there? YouTube will have to go and pull up all their videos and go through them to see, did she do a video on they were going there to meet somebody? Did she meet a fan? Or was this all staged? Where did they sell her, onto some market? Or is she missing? What's the deal? There was two other girls out there that were killed that they did find that supposedly were shot. Now, either we're dealing with psychotic people or it's all a movie. They were making some kind of a movie maybe or something. That's the only thing I could think of. And they're putting it on YouTube. If she's missing, then she's missing. They'll have to go through her YouTube videos and find any information they can on it. There is a YouTuber investigator that put them in the town at the same time that them two girls, them two ladies, it wasn't girls, it was ladies, that were found out in Utah, shot and dead. So, yeah, I'm thinking we're dealing with a bunch of cuckoos in America. And the only thing I can think of is demonic. It could be like the Congress and Senate were saying, is this overspill from Venezuela or Guatemala, wherever it was that they were having problems. It could be. I wouldn't put it past anything with these people. Nothing. Not a dang thing. And then in the Summer Wells case, you got practically a movie script being played in front of you people. And I'm like, these people are playing us. It's like the Brian Chadwell case. That was easy. I can get on there and see that the dude was just not right. But yet he had all this people on TikTok and Instagram and all this things, Facebook and everything, feeling sorry for him. And that's exactly what Satan likes to do. It make you feel sorry for him. And then the truth comes out that these people are killers, stone cold killers. And the proof is in the pudding. They caught him with a girl chained up in his basement, abusing her and sexually abusing her, a young 8 or 9-year-old girl. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. With the Delphi case, what was the key thing that I heard? Well, the police said you didn't think we'd change our tactics. That we already interviewed you. We might have already interviewed you, or you might have already called us and explained your whole story. That was a key thing in the case that the police know, that they were put on a wild goose chase. So, yeah, is it true I interviewed somebody and my life was threatened and it's a demonic demon because I told the truth? And I think so. There's even people around here saying, you told the truth and the truth will set you free. And I did. That's what I think it is. So what do we do? I don't know. So I've been having a lot of troubles with my disability, and uh, everybody's got troubles. Every family has troubles. You know, you can only do so much. You can only help so many people. Like me helping out my little brother. There comes a time where you only could do so much, and you know, uh, helping people around here. There's only so much I could do. You know, I don't know. It's sad, but it's true. You so what's going on? Well, I think it's a demonic demon or something somebody sent here to try and cover up the truth. Maybe I opened up the door to something, you know. Maybe everybody talking about spirits and don't sin, don't lust after another woman, don't, you know. I don't know, maybe I did. I guess maybe looking at beautiful women once in a while uh, is not something we should be doing. I don't know. What do we do? I don't know.
Verses 10 through 11. Verse 17. I will speak openly to you, O Lord, and release all of my bitterness to you. Job 7:11. I will speak to you, God, in the bitterness of my soul. I will find the root of why my spirit contends with yours. Job 10, verses 1 and 2. I declare that I will not die in the bitterness of my soul, and I will eat with pleasure.
Amen to that. Amen to that. So, what could it be? Could it be someone rose the dead? It could be a lot of things. What it ain't is it's not the true God. And just like the Bible said, is there will be these people that come before us and they will try and think they're God. I am not God. I'm not Jesus. I wouldn't want them kind of troubles. I ain't the devil. I wouldn't want them kind of troubles. I am made by God, created by God, but have no powers. I'm a human being. I'm created in God's image. It is only God that has true powers. Uh, you know, I'm just a YouTube couch potato. But yes, it's true. I had to take down all my videos. All right, so let's get that straight. They came at me. They came at me hard. Uh, but luckily, I'm smart enough to know that all them videos that I did are put somewhere in a thing just in case YouTube had to go through and look at them or the government or something. If anything happened to me or anything. So, and that's what a lot of people don't realize is, oh my God, he deleted over, 1,000 videos. He deleted everything. Yeah, I did because that I had no choice. So, you know, when your life is in danger and your family and everything. Now, someone did hit on a good thing. I was watching a young lady today on YouTube, and she said, "We have fallen for the biggest scam." And she's a churchgoer. She's a Christian, and she even came out and said, "These mom and pop churches have destroyed." Well, pretty much. I'm putting it in my own words. She used different words, but these people that have no right to even be in a church or a preacher are preaching and opening churches, and then bad things are happening. And she's right. I have to top my hat off to her. She is right. You know, we don't even know what kind of doctrine these people have to teach people, but yet anybody can open up a church and anyone can become a preacher, even a stone cold killer. So I do have to say she is right about that. What's going on? Well, I'll tell you what's going on. I'm losing my soul. Satan came in and stole it from me. And I'm just like everybody else, trying to get my soul back, trying to get my life back, my health. Uh, and this is why a lot of people are leaving the church. Well, because innocent people are getting sick and demons put on them, and they've never done nothing wrong. And it's these people that are going to these churches that are known. They can't even buy a church anymore or teach it because they were caught in other churches doing bad things. So, but yet they go out and they buy their own church then, and they start. And that's what's going on. Now, the whole thing with Summer Wells and the video out of Don taking a dump in the bathroom and showing Candace Wells sitting there. If you ask me, Candace Wells looks like she's possessed. I mean, that's just my opinion. I'm talking stone cold. If you've seen that video and looked at her, she ain't all there. She just ain't all there. Ladies and gentlemen, we might be dealing with someone that these people might have been very evil people. Very evil people. And like I said before, you know, we won't know anything until all the evidence is released. Here's the main thing in the case. If the case is even real, if Summer Wells is even missing, the photos I seen, she looked passed away already. But here's the thing. These people might be wrapped up into some kind of a Mr. Crowley thing or something. Something very evil, very bad. And I think it's a giant ring of them. That's my opinion. You know, that's my opinion. Uh, what do we do? Well, there's nothing we can do. There ain't nothing we can do. All we got to do is wait for the case to be solved. If it's ever solved. If it's ever solved. I hate to say it, we might never find Summer Wells. We might never find Gabby. Why? I don't know why. Because that's what evil does. Evil disguises itself very well. And it gets rid of its trail pretty fast. So I can't mention anybody's names that are suspects in any of these videos anymore. I've been threatened enough. You know, I'm not rich, so I need a place to live for now. Till I find a new place. And I can't mention anybody's name or anything or do anything. And that's what they told me, and I'll do what they told me to do. And so it's a shame, but that's the kind of country we live in right now. Is I don't know. It just ain't right. It ain't right. We let it go for so long in this country. And look at our children are coming up missing. Young ladies are coming up missing. Our sons are being killed. And it's unreal. It's unbelievable. And you get attacked and threatened. I get threatened all the time. They send these demons. My TV is creaking, and it's creaking around here. So something's around here. I don't think it's godly. Not at all. But I think they're right. I think they hit it right on the button. We're dealing with a witch here. We're dealing with something very evil. And here's my thing on it. They're all connected. What these people fail to these people have done jail time. So therefore they probably know each other. They're all connected. They're all connected through prisons, through social media. It's sad, but it's true. A lot of innocent people got blamed for stuff they had nothing to do with. They had nothing to do with it. Some people lost their lives. They had nothing to do with it. Why? Well, because Satan was trying to cover his tracks and cause diversion. So we didn't find out the true evil of what was going on. And I'll tell you what, right now, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm probably going to die. Okay? I'm probably going to die. But at least I'm dying knowing that I told the truth. These people believe me. You'll know what I'm talking about when you get a phone call from a family member saying that you're one of your kids. It sounds like your kid, but then it's fading in and out. It sounds like your son, but then it sounds like something's going on, something ain't right. And then it sounds like your family member again asking for money or send money. Or if you don't send money, we have your kids. And send the money or you'll never see your kids again. Until it happens to you people, then you will realize what I'm talking about. It's happened to me. It happened to me. What can I do about any of this stuff? Nothing. What can any of these YouTubers do? Nothing. You can't do nothing until they put the evidence out there. Until they release the crime scene photos of the Delphi murders. Until they release the recordings of the Summer Wells police report and the phone calls that were made to the police. We won't know nothing until all the evidence is released. Then we can go ahead and base a case off of what we know is true. Are you kidding me? The Delphi killings, there's people out there saying it was a sacrifice. Somebody sacrificed them kids and made it look like it was something else. There's people out there saying that they were pregnant and they killed them and staged it to make it look like something else. We won't know until all the proofs. That's why I want my drones flying all over this country. That's why I want my drones flying over all of our subdivisions and neighborhoods. That's why, to save life. But as much as I want to save life, well, these people are life takers. And if I don't shut my mouth, they'll take my life. And who knows what else they'll do. Now, there's a lot of people saying that, it could have been true that there was an altercation between, it was a biker club. It could have been. In a murder case, you don't take nothing off the table. It could have been drugs and bikers, and they could have been working with another organization that was distributing drugs from up north all the way down south, cutting right through, going right from Michigan down into the south, from the south right up into Michigan. It could have been. Anything is possible. Would I, if someone told me that, would I say, ah, you're nuts? No, I wouldn't. I'd say, I believe it. I would believe it. Anything is possible in America because these people are the same people that took oaths to protect us in this country and went off to wars and fought wars, but then they come home and, well, next thing you know, they're steamrolling all over everybody. We've seen this problem before. It's happened before. It happened back in the 60s and the 50s and the 30s, 40s. When these guys came home from wars, they were bored and they created gangs, biker gangs and clubs and organizations and mobs. So would I put it past anything? No, I wouldn't put it past a dang thing. Now, are some of them YouTube videos on YouTube real that they are looking for a YouTuber that is very famous, very known, very, very known and high looked at by people? Yes. Or the police wouldn't have put out a hint like that. You know? Yeah, it could be. It could be somebody that's been calling them constantly. And finally, the police are like, this ain't making sense, you know. Everything these people said is not adding up. The evidence ain't there. And that's why the police looked at it and said, nah, we're being diverted. And I give thumbs up to the police for finally using their heads. Yeah, they diverted you people. That's what I would say. No, I don't know. I'm an idiot. What do I know? So people want to bash me. They want to, this idiot. I know there's some people out there making videos about me. They watch every video of mine. An hour later or the next day, they make a video and it sounds exactly about what I was saying. So yeah, that's why I get so many playbacks. There might not be nobody watching my video, but when you're getting 100 playbacks, it ain't me. I'm watching right now. I don't have another YouTube open. I don't have a cell phone. I got another thing from YouTube saying, or no, it's Facebook. Someone tried logging into my Facebook account with an iPhone 11. I typed in there, I don't have an iPhone 11. Them are like $1,000 or $800 or whatever. No, I don't have one. Sorry. So yeah, it makes sense. I must have got hot. I must have got too hot, too close. Some of these YouTubers probably got upset at me. They all ganged up on me and all this and that. And then everybody got attacked by the guy that I interviewed on my channel. That the first thing out of my mouth was, you're a suspect in the case, and other people think you're a suspect in the case and all that. Did I say that? Yes, that was the first thing out of my mouth. So, what do I think? I think the world's nuts. And there's a lot of money on the line. I didn't know anything about any money. I didn't know anything about any money. But I guess there's a big reward out there on solving the case, $350-something thousand, supposedly. No, is that true? I had no idea. I was working on the case before anybody said anything about $350,000. Uh, I wasn't doing it for the money because there was no money. I was led to believe, and first of all, it was a hush hush case. Even the family of the Delphi people were told by the police, don't open your mouths about nothing. All the police were told that until the case is solved. It's an ongoing case. And all these videos came out about Delphi and supposedly police talking about it and stuff. And I sat back and watched, and I said, "Up, something's up. This case is corrupted. It's been infiltrated. It's no good." And everyone got mad at me. Why? Well, because it was a hush hush case. It was a hush hush case. They told every single family member, don't mention anything about the Delphi case. And the own family members went out and talked about it. Right there. You know, there was videos coming out of people saying that the girls were decapitated and chopped up and carvings in their bodies and sexually posed and all kinds of stuff. And if I was an investigator, I'd be sitting back and I'd be looking at my own team, and then I'd be looking at YouTubers. Where did they get that information? Who gave them that information? It was a hush hush case. That's what I was told. Don't say nothing about it. Yet here I sit and watch all these videos on people that are suspects. People that have been questioned. They don't question people in a murder case unless the people had been picked up for stuff like that. They don't, unless they're violent people and have violent pasts with kids and kidnapping and killing and drugs and stuff like that. So, you know, they went through all the child molesters. None of the MOs matched. Everybody had alibis, and then the police got smart and said, "No, I think somebody's doing something, throwing us off." Or if the police would have caught one of them, they might not have said anything, because another key thing in the Delphi killings was the police interview with the reporters. That's what they said. The reporter asked, "Oh, you mean numerous? There was Abby and Libby and the killers?" And they said, "No, there was numerous voices other than Abby and Libby's voice on the recording." That told me that there was more than one person. They're looking for a bunch of them. It's a big ring. How many kids got to die? How many of our beautiful daughters got to end up being kidnapped and sold somewhere, killed or raped or whatever, before the government says, "Oh, well, maybe we should have." Yeah. Well, maybe we should get building my drones and get them in the sky. Get them everywhere. You know, it's only the people that are corrupt and child rapists and killers and corrupt traffickers and these are the people that are worried about it. I'm not talking about some guy smoking a joint or drinking a beer in the back of their yard or on their porch. I'm talking these people don't want us to see what they do. Or every American would say, we want drones and robots going down our streets, patrolling, watching everything. Yeah, it don't bother me. Why? Because I don't have nothing to hide. I can't believe if Satan came in and took America over. And I think that's the truth, too. You know, they want to condemn me for looking at beautiful women. You know what? I confess, okay? Yes, I look at beautiful women sometimes. After a little while, I get frustrated. I get frustrated. I get angry. Why? Well, because lack of a woman, lack of a. So I got to deal with that frustration. So I'll confess to being a man and looking at beautiful women. Okay. If the Lord wants to say I sinned, well, then, Lord, forgive me for my sin and help me deal with my problem. Okay. But it's one thing to sit in your apartment, get angry or whatever if you haven't been with a woman in 5 years, uh, and yell and scream or whatever, or watch a dirty movie or whatever. Uh, I would rather do that than actually do what these idiots are. That's what this country can't understand. That's what society can't understand. These people ain't happy with. They get an urge to have sex, and they look at a dirty magazine or they look at a movie or whatever, and get it over and done with, yank the old baloney and get it over and done with. And they go on with the rest of their day or whatever. And 6 months, a year later, or whatever, they do it again. These people ain't like that. These people, if they get urges for sex, they go out and kidnap people. They go out and kidnap kids and young women and women. And they rape them and kill them. There's two totally different things when it comes to MOs on people like that. There's one guy that might be just a regular guy. Everybody likes him. He's a great guy, but once in a while he has urges for sex, and he might watch a dirty movie or look at a beautiful woman and use his imagination or whatever and yank the old baloney and be done with it. These people ain't like that. And that's what I tried to tell these people. This ain't somebody just. These people act out their fantasies. I mean, I don't know what these people want. How much do you have to walk up and punch a judge in the face and say, "Look it, you idiots! It ain't." I mean, what do you got to do in this world? It ain't. There's MOs. There's profiles on people. You know, it's these ain't people that these are people doing it, and some of these people are doing it out of spite, just to try and set people up to take the fall because you might know something about them or you might have touched on something too close that was going on in America. I don't know. What do these people want from me? You know, there's nothing I could do about it. I didn't. These laws were in place before I was even born. The mark of the beast. It ain't my problem. I didn't write this stuff. I got friends and family with tattoos. You think I want them to be taken off the earth because some idiot put 666 on their body and now saying that everybody belongs to him that's marked with a tattoo? What is wrong with you idiots? I have no idea. Fools. Fools. Hey, I got nothing against tattoos of butterflies, tattoos of even Jesus. But when you start putting that 666 stuff and Satan and skulls and all kinds of evil stuff on you, well, that's giving power to the dark one. And I ain't going to do it. Sorry. Sorry. I don't know. And anyways, if you read the Bible, the original Bible, that was brought up in the Bible. Your house, your body is the temple of God, and if you would do something like that, well, that's smacking God in the face and saying you're not happy and stuff like that. No, I've watched stuff on it, on the Bible about that. Is it true? Yeah, it's true. That's what they're putting out on YouTube today in the churches. It's a smack in God's face to deflamate or whatever they call it, your body. I don't know. Who am I? I have no idea. I don't know anymore. I had no idea. I'm whatever they tell me to be, I guess. Or you go against their thing, and the next thing you know, you're out in the streets in the cold, 8-foot drifts of snow, and you know, I'm trying to help out. I asked the Lord, can I stay on the earth and help these people out? I want to live. And I'm wondering if I should have left. And that's what I think they're trying to do, drive people nuts with all this stuff so people kill themselves. Well, the suicide messiah or whatever they want to call it. You know, really, I think so. I think they're really trying to drive people nuts where people just say there is no hope. Satan has taken over the world and everybody's trying to kill themselves. I think so. It happened to me. I wouldn't doubt it. Are you kidding me? I get threats all the time. Thank God my kids are okay. At least that's what they keep telling me. You know, I don't know. Who knows? CGI. You got to watch out for CGI in Photoshops. You know, really, these people can't tell a Photoshop from a real photo. And you got these investigators that don't even know how to look at a photo of a Photoshop or a CGI or some kind of a filter, you know. No, you looking at them? No, sorry, you know, that's not what it is. Well, what do you mean? Yeah, this is McDonald, Ronald McDonald from McDonald's Hamburger. I don't think he's walking down Delphi Bridge. It's photoshopped or it's CGI'd or whatever. There's a lot of people out there saying, could it be a shapeshifter? It could be. Read your Bibles. The Bible said fallen angels, the fallen ones. Well, they could be shapeshifters or whatever. It could be fallen angels. It could be aliens, the Greys. I don't know until the evidence is released. I don't know. So, what do I think? I think we just got to tie a knot in the rope and hang on. So we got to make changes. We got to overcome and adapt. That's all we could do. I can guarantee you this much. The Italian mafia, the real Italian mafia, did not kill Abby and Libby. The Mexican cartel did not kill Abby and Libby or kidnap Don Wells' daughter. And you know what? This is probably upsetting a lot of these organizations. And you know what? Innocent people are going to suffer now because these idiots blamed organizations that they don't like that. People keep telling, I've been watching these videos. If them guys keep saying that it was the Mexican cartel, the Mexican cartel will kill these guys themselves. And that's the truth. Same thing with the Italian mafia. The syndicate did not kill them two little girls. And I wouldn't doubt it if there's one of the big Italians watching these murder cases and stumbled across these people saying it was the mafia. It was not the mafia. And then people get pissed off at me. I'm just a couch potato investigator. You ask me for my profile on the case and my opinion on the case, I'm giving it to you people. You are my audience. People are sitting there making videos about me. Well, he's just sitting there talking to himself. No one's listening. Well, maybe not. Maybe there's no one watching or listening right now, but after the video is over with, and you go back and look at the stats on it, somebody's watching it 160 sometimes. Somebody out there is watching my videos that many times. It has nothing to do with me. It says right when you open up a YouTube account, watching your own videos do not count on your channel. That means if you make a video and you're watching it while you're editing it or anything, or even go back to watch it, it don't count. You don't get them views. Oh God, I can't. You got to explain everything to these people. I must be the last human on earth. I must be. I must be, Lord. I must have been the last person that didn't sell out to Satan. And I must be the last human. I must be the last human on earth. This is unreal. I might not even be in America. I might be some other country. They might have drugged me and dropped me off in some communist country. That's why everybody's attacking me. I thought we lived in America. I could have swore I went to bed yesterday in the United States, but woke up in some third world country. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I got some, let me tell you, you want me to be honest with you people and give you my opinion? I got somebody with a bad heart trespassing on me, a sick person that has got all kinds of diseases, and it ain't me. People keep saying, no, your heart's bad. No, my heart ain't bad. It's someone else's. They took my good heart and replaced it with some druggies or somebody else, some old man's or something. I don't know. I'm just being honest. That's my honest opinion. I don't know what they did to me. I must have got too close to the truth. And that's it. It has nothing to do with anything else. Are they looking for YouTubers? Yeah, they are. Why? Because they're bad people. What do? Well, they want to get as many people to like them, so they won't believe the true story that comes out. That's why. Why do you think after the Delphi killings, all of a sudden all these people start coming out with videos? People that the police are looking at going, yeah, I think we're hip to these people shit. And it wasn't me. I've been on YouTube for 12 years. And all I did was play music and did comedy stuff. But then movie skits or whatever. you know, until someone asked me to check out a case and give my opinion on it. And I did. I threw my spare. It stuck. And now everybody's coming at me. Good God Almighty, what'd you do? I threw my spare. I told everybody, get out. Moby Dick's in town. Whew. And stuck it. And if it wasn't right, it would have never stuck in the guy, but it did. And be safe of these people. These people are very angry people. We're talking all the time, they're angry. They get angry, the wind blows and they get angry. Demon, demonic, whatever it is. Satan takes care of his own, I'll tell you that much. And the devil is in the details. And this is a Cheeto. So listen, I forgive these people for what they did to me. I turn the other cheek. I walk away. I forgive them. I don't make videos on them 24/7 like they're making videos. Some of these people are on me. And they're mad because I won't make videos on them and get into this big war, this big thing of creating crap on YouTube. You know, I don't hold people there with a gun to their head saying, if you don't subscribe to my channel or don't like my videos, I don't care if you subscribe. I don't care if you don't like any of my videos. I told you people when I first joined, I'm not in it for views. I didn't even know what views were, and I wasn't in it for subs. I had no idea what it was. I thought you had to pay money to sub. So that's why I never even worried about subs till I found out, no, you don't have to pay money. And then I started subbing to people that I liked, that their channels that I watched for many years. Nobody even knew me. I just sat back and watched all their videos. You know, I liked their channels. I like Nick's Garage. I like these women on YouTube. I like music, concerts, documentaries, thrillers, forensic stuff. I like all kinds of stuff. But nobody knew who I was. But I've been on YouTube for I don't know how long. Over what my first video says. My first video says 8 years. I know I was on YouTube before then. Because my videos that I made have a different date than what's on YouTube. Now, could that be because somebody hacked my computer and took some of my views or whatever? Yes. You know, I talked to a professional computer guy. You know, yes, anything is possible with a computer. A computer will do what it's told. And that's it. That's like my drones I want to build and put in the sky. The drones are only as smart as the person that programs it, and that's it. It can't do anything that the programmer puts in it unless somebody gets inside the program and hacks it. But my drones will be unhackable. You won't be able to get inside of them. Why? Well, because they're going to be programmed. They're going to have a certain protection around it that will not let anybody hack it. You won't be able to hack it. It'll be better than the computers we got for our war defense systems. I can't believe these people. A computer is only as good and is only as smart as it's told. And that's it. It don't have its own brain. It can't think on its own. Yeah. Gee, good God. I don't know what to tell you people. I really don't. I really don't. A computer, a drone can only do what it's programmed to do. And that's it. That's it. It don't have its own brain. It's got its own brain, but it's got its own brain to figure out the things that it's been told to do. And that's it. Oh, God. I'm dumb. I'll be the first one to tell you. I got a disability. I got concussions, massive concussions. I got problems. I got problems. People tried to kill me. I wouldn't doubt if they were trying to kill me for body parts or something. I don't know. But for the record, YouTube, all you police authorities out there, government agencies, okay? I don't know any of these people personally on YouTube. Okay, there's only one person I chat with through Facebook that I have that I know from YouTube, and I've never met him in my life. I don't know Anthony Greeno. I don't know Michael Catt. I don't know Sean Harmon or any of these people involved in any of these cases. I don't know any of them people personally. As I like to say, I never sat down and broke wind with these people. Now, a lot of people say, oh, it's broke bread. I know that, but I'm a comedian, so there you go. Yes, I took down all my videos and I'm starting over. Why? Well, because the police showed up here and people thought there was UFOs landing in the field and we were under attack and you know, all kinds of stuff. And I was bringing up people's names that nope, I was bringing up people's names that were involved in the cases I was working on, and so I can't mention where I live or anybody that lives here, you know. And I agree to them things, and that's it. I like living here. Like I said, it was a beautiful place to live. Everybody wants to live around me. Why? Well, because I'm a fun guy. I don't hurt people deliberately. I'm not a bad boy. Uh, so people are comfortable around me unless I got too close to what they've been doing. And then people don't like to be around me. Well, sorry. I don't, I got enough friends, you know, I don't need any more. And money. Money is the root of all their evil and lies. Why? Well, because they thought I had $1 million bill, a real $1 million bill. And like I said, you throw money out there and you'll see Satan come out of the woodworks real fast. And that's what happened with me. And I don't know what to say. Ain't nothing I can do about it. All I can do is do what the government told me to do, protect myself. That's all I could do. There's people out in the field or out in the thing out here with a flashlight looking around in the field over here. Or not in the field, on the side of the building. Don't worry, I'm not going to mention any names, but they're out there with a flashlight doing something. Two people on the side of the building. I don't know. You know what? I can't even be. That's it. I'm not running security. These people don't pay me. They act like I get paid. I don't get paid shit. My electric bill is unreal from having my cameras running. And I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm abiding by the rules that they dropped off here, right here. And I'm abiding by them. I'm not mentioning the name where I live. And I'm not mentioning anybody's name that lives here. Now, once I move out, they said that's a different thing. But till then, I have to go by the rules. You know? Somebody walking by, I don't know. But anyways, yeah. No, I'm gonna abide by the rules. That's it. Winter's coming up. I can't afford to be out in the streets right now. So there you go. What do? Nothing. I hunkered down. Do what the police told me. If someone tries breaking in, I can protect myself. And that's it. That's all I can do. Yeah. That's all I can do. Shooby dooby doo. Where are you, Scooby Dooby Doo? So that's my case. On this, that's my profile on these cases. They were turned into a zoo. Why? I think deliberately. It's a circus. If this was in the court of law, the judge would say, "Get this zoo, get this circus out of my courthouse." And that's what a judge would say. That this turned into a zoo. And why they did that was, why are all these people getting out on YouTube and trying to do things? Well, in case it goes to court and some of these people that their names were brought up in the investigations are busted, they can say, "Oh, well, everybody knows about it. They'll never get a fair trial." You know. Now, if there was any truth to any of these videos that these people have been putting out, it would be all over Dateline. It would be all over CNN. It would be over every single local news channel about the Delphi case, the Summer Wells case, the I-65 case, the Evansville, Indiana girls missing. These cases would be all over the news. We found the killer. We know what happened. And has any of that happened? No. 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 None of that's happened. I seen it one time on C or NNS or whatever it's called, news channel. I seen one of the cases from YouTube. Recently, they just put it on there. Just recently, within a month ago, or a couple weeks ago, they put one of the cases that a lot of us have been working on NCN or NNC. Hold on a minute. I'll tell you exactly what channel it is. Yada 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 yada.
She's just not a nice guy running a business.
Well, I was only 12 when he died, Lee, and I grew up really believing I was sort of
H and
an
L N.
aristocratic Las Vegas family.
Hold on.
Susan was like Bob, a storyteller. And she liked to embellish stories to make the stories more interesting, more compelling.
I'll tell you exactly what channel it is. HLN. Okay, that recently they put one of the channel or one of the YouTube videos that I've been watching on one of the cases. They put it on HLN recently. It was ran on there. Other than that, there hasn't been nothing on the case. Not through YouTube social media. The real news, the real news channels, there's been nothing. There's been no police reports out or no police press releasings or TV through the real news. Now through YouTube, all this stuff came out and the police are sitting back along with me going, how did all this come out? When it was a hush-hush case. They even told their own police department, don't mention anything about the Delphi case. They told the family members, don't say nothing. It's an ongoing case. But yet they plastered it all over the YouTube and scenarios and all this and that. And why? Well, because if it went to court, a lot of people watch YouTube now and thinking it's real. It's the real news. Anything on YouTube is real. It's got to be. You know, it's on YouTube. They wouldn't let it on there if it wasn't real. You know, it ain't like the news broadcast channels. See, they do everything. They go back and check the story. They make sure they're like a police department. They make sure the story has legs, that it ain't a story that someone put out there just to throw them off. So, I don't know. Go figure. But there's been nothing on the news about it, you know. So, yeah, what do? I don't know. There's a lot of people around here complaining about a lot of things, not about here, but about other apartment complexes that are only like a half an hour away from here, an hour, 45 minutes at that. You know, a lot of people were pissed because 16 people died at the Hubbard Inn. Everybody was like, the Hubbards. Well, whatever. You know, I don't live there. I don't live at that apartment complex. Now that was on the real news. That's a true story. It was on the news all over out here. 16 or 7 people died at the Hubbard Inn. You know, what happened? I have no idea. I don't live there. Who's involved in it? I have no idea. I don't live there, nor do I care. But I'll tell you this much. I do agree with that lady that was on YouTube, the video I watched today. These people, well, they get a little bit of money in their pocket. And the next thing you know, they used to be a bad person, but now they changed their ways. And now they're God called them to become a preacher, you know. Little did you know, money don't make you a preacher. You can know all the scripture in the world and still be a piece of crap on earth. So the lady was right. The lady is right. And she was a Christian. And she said, we're going into these churches. And we don't even know who these people are that are teaching the Bible, nor their past. And the next thing you know, you get wrapped up in these churches. And the next thing you know, there's bad things going on. And these people are like, how could it be? We're here. We're God's people. We're praying. Why is our family members dying? Why are our family members getting raped when we're supposed to be under God's protection and all these people? The world is starting to get hip to this thing. To all of it. I don't know. There ain't nothing I can do about it. All I can do is hunker down, and if it gets too crazy, I'll be out there with the government. We got to support our country, our government, right? I told people, if you would let me build my drones. Now, I even wanted to bring the ex-presidents in on it. Sure, all of them. And Elon Musk will use his batteries. I wanted to bring Elon in on it. Elon Musk. Why? Well, because we might be able to use his batteries if his batteries are good enough for the Tesla car. Well, we might be able to use his batteries for the drones. I don't know. I was just trying to help Elon. Elon, people told you couldn't build a space rocket. What'd you do? Well, you built one. People are telling me I can't do that. I can't build a drone and put it up in the sky and have it surveillance on our neighborhoods. Why not? What are these people hiding? What are these people hiding? That they don't want their children protected. It has nothing about taking over the world. Good God, it's like the mask. It's like mask. For your own protection, wear a mask. And these people it's Nazism. A mask? I can see if they were telling us you can't wear a green shirt no more. Or you can't eat certain things, or you can't say certain things, or you can't. Then I would say, yeah, a form of Nazism, maybe even the devil trying to control us. A shot. Everybody got a shot when they were younger. Vaccinations. You had to get vaccinated for polio, measles, everything saved our lives. You mention vaccination today to these people, and they call it evil. It's the devil. Are you kidding me? You know how many kids were saved from polio vaccinations? From multiple sclerosis. Do you know how many people were saved getting vaccinated before they had to go to school? So they didn't get chicken pox or measles or any of that stuff, or polio, or and then you mention it with COVID, and everyone's like, it's a form of the devil. No, COVID might have been designed or created. It might be the devil. Then we have to bind them and cast them out of our lives. But if it's an actual scientific proof that this vaccination helps against the common cold or the regular flu or whatever it may be, then what is it harming? The people that got vaccinated, most of them are alive. So they would have been dead by now, you would have thought, if it was anything to do with evil. I don't know. These people have drove everybody nuts. Completely nuts. So I got my purple light for Summer Wells. Okay? In remembrance of Summer Wells, adorable young girl that never had a chance to go to a high school dance. never got a chance to get her driver's license, never got a chance to do anything. You know, and if she's alive, God bless. I can only hope she's alive somewhere and not being abused, or she's happy and living a good life and eating good and clean. And but the longer this goes by and no one says anything, I think if she was alive, if someone would have adopted her or someone would have sold her to Don Wells, then people would have came forward and said, yes, we bought Summer Wells from Don Wells. Which if you do it the right way, it's legal. There are people that have children and they put them up for adoption for better homes, a better life. If it was that, then they should have came out and said that. But no, now you got half of the world thinking that this little girl is missing. And there was murders and drugs and molestation and stuff involved in it. I'll tell you what, they better clean up YouTube. That's just my opinion, and clean up this whole thing because it got way out of hand. Bring in the cleaning crew and clean this mess up that these people created. It very well could have been a trafficking thing. The longer we don't find Summer Wells, the worse it is. Someone could have kidnapped her. All right. I'm not taking anything off of the table. Don Wells could have sold her. Candace could have killed her. Anything is possible in a case. But here's the thing. They're trying to throw us off. Why? Well, because if she's passed away and the body deteriorates, and it don't take long, especially if it's out somewhere or in a bad, humid place, hot, heat, moisture, the body will decay faster. If it's somewhere out in the wilderness, the body will decay faster. If it's in the water, the body's it's gonna decay. Fish and animals are gonna eat it. I'm just thinking like a forensic investigator. Why would they want her not to be found in the body? Well, after so long, the body will deteriorate. Then we will not be able to tell if Summer Wells was being molested or how she died, because it'll all be decayed away. There'll be no evidence left. That's why they don't want us to find Summer Wells, because all we'll be able to get him on is neglect of his child or death of his child. That's it. We won't be able to tell if she was sexually abused. If the body decays to nothing, and the animals, well, that's taking away evidence. So, yeah, I'm hip to it. I'm done with this. They want me to be an investigator. I said, no, you couldn't pay me enough. You couldn't pay me enough. The Delphi case, the police turned it into some power struggle with some idiot. Not me, some other idiot. That it was a power struggle between them and this guy. And they knew it. And that's why they said, you didn't think we'd go back and start looking at you people. Because it was a bunch of them in on it. That's just my opinion. Believe me, I get threats all the time. Guess what's on tonight? The Meg. Ooh, I just caught it. It's just starting right now on TNN. Or no, wait. TNT. The Meg. The Meg. So what do? I don't know. We wait until the evidence is all out. That's all we could do. We have our suspicions. We have our speculations. We have these people's lies, and then they're all getting caught in their own lies. It's like a movie script. I told them, this sounds like a movie script that I was working on. Are you kidding me? No. No, my computer was hacked. I got songs missing. I got files missing. Can't find. Every time I try and find them, it says missing files. So, yeah, that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like they took a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and they concocted this whole circus to corrupt the case. And I know what some of these lawyers are going to say. This will never go to court. It's been so tainted, and it'll never go to court. No, YouTube is not a court. It will go to court. And what these people think is well, it's you put it all over YouTube. YouTube is YouTube. It's not a real source of real news. If it was, half of the stuff you people are watching on YouTube wouldn't be on YouTube. What do? I have no idea what to do with these people. I don't know. I keep waking up, looking outside, thinking I gotta be in some third world country. I don't know. It could be hell. Somebody could have sent me down here to get somebody and bring back to heaven. I don't know. Could be. I don't know. Anything is possible these days. But don't you people worry about it. They're looking for all kinds of people. This, that guy, this guy, that guy. I don't know. Who knows? What are we going to do? Nothing. But the people that their names were brought into it, And another key thing that's very fishy is, I was watching other videos on YouTube, and they were saying that there was an altercation between one of the girl's grandparents and another biker, some biker or something, in a biker club or something. Could it have been a biker war? It could have been. The bike clubs out here in Indiana are known. They're known. Everybody's terrified of, don't mess with the bikers. And, everybody's afraid to call the police. And I told the cops that. When they came here, I told them, listen, nobody's going to call you. No, why? Well, because everybody's afraid of getting killed. What don't you people understand? It's called retaliation. When somebody says something about someone that's doing bad in the town, they're afraid that they'll get retaliated against. It's been known to happen out here in our neck of the woods. So yeah, I mean, these people, I don't know. I don't know who trained these. I don't know who trained these people, but I would be like, what don't you people under? You know, you ain't gonna get no intel out of nobody that is telling the truth. The only intel you're gonna get from somebody around here is in this general area around here are the people doing it. The people doing it, going out and causing trouble. Then they call the police right away. We've had many of cases that they'll go out, cause trouble, and then come back and call the police. But this person did that and this and that. I don't know what to tell you people. But anyways, you know, hey, you people don't need to listen to me. I ain't God. I ain't the devil, and I ain't Jesus. You ain't got to listen to me. You can call me all kinds of names. You can say whatever you want about me. But here's the bottom line, stone cold fact is if I was anything that these people claim I was, an idiot, psycho, crazy, I'd be locked up in a mental house. And if I was any kind of an idiot, cold killer, kidnapper, child killer, or whatever, the people I know probably would have killed me before the police even got to me. No, just joking. I'd be in prison. I'll tell you what, Lord, I'm telling you, Satan came, the old Trojan horse, and he just came in, wiped everything out, scared everybody. What do you want me? Who am I, Lord, to even say anything? When I was a sinner, who am I? You know, I was a sinner, but I wasn't no killer. I wasn't no kidnapper or drug dealer or child rapist going around kidnapping kids and selling them. So who's the idiot? Not this guy. I didn't sell drugs. I didn't pump drugs into my arm. I didn't do any of that because nobody made me do that crap. You know, nobody made me do anything I didn't want to do. Well, they are now, but before, no. I don't know. What do you want me to tell you people? If you want me to lie, I'll get up here and lie to you. Tomorrow it's going to rain unicorns and flying monkeys from the Wizard of Oz. You know, if you want me to lie to you, I'll tell you, you know, all kinds of stories, but I'm not a liar. So I'm going to tell you people the truth. We need to rebuild our country. And we might have to ask other countries now to help us like we helped them. Now they might have to help us rebuild our country and get it all straightened out. You know, we help Israel all the time. We help all these countries all the time. Well, we might need these people's help. In our own country, is it possible? Yes. Anything is possible. You want to stop any kind of virus or bacteria or chemical attack? We need biological hazmat suits. Therefore, we're not worried about nothing. If there's a cold breaks out, we could put our biological suits on. And therefore, you got no contamination. I got a disability, and I know right from wrong. Congress, Senate, Pentagon, FBI, White House, police. I'm just trying to help you people solve a problem. There, you want to solve the problem? You want to solve COVID and any other contamination of COVID? Hazmat suits, biological, chemical hazmat suits. You see that guy over there? He's a lab tech. He will not go into that room without his biological suit in fresh breathing air that is not contaminated through a suit or a filtered mask. Or they won't go into that room. Why? Because they know they will die. They will be contaminated. So how do you stop that? You put on a biological hazard chemical suit that has its own breathing apprehensive, that you breathe clean air, it filters out any viruses, bacteria, chemicals, anything. And therefore you got no contamination across the board. And if that person is contaminated, they won't be able to go out without having their contaminated suit on. Therefore, they cannot contaminate any Americans or citizens. And I solved the problem. But you people insist on death and viruses and chemicals and being spread around. How do you stop it? That's how you stop it. I don't know what else to tell you morons. My family was in the military. You even whisper biological hazard or chemical. They were trained. They know automatically within seconds. They got their biological hazmat suits on. They can't get viruses. They can't get bacteria. They can't get made man viruses. Why? Because they're protected by their biological hazmat suits with breathing rapid. Yeah. They can't get contaminated. That's why they put them on. That's why the lab guys put them on before they go into the lab, before the guy walks into the lab. He puts on a biological hazmat suit, zips it up. It contains his whole body. He's breathing fresh air. The whole body is in the suit. Even the glove, everything is, you just slide right. It's like a zip, it zips vest over, it velcros over. You can't get contaminated. That's why these people wear them in labs. And out in the military field, when there's a biological chemical hazard, they put them on. They don't get contaminated. But yet you people want to bicker back and forth when this country ain't ready for nothing that's thrown at it. This country is not ready for anything. It failed the first test. And it's going to fail the next one. Why? Because they do not want to listen to the professionals. They think they know it all. I'm an idiot. But when my uncles come up and say, hey, you see this is a hazmat suit. It's biological. I know you got a disability, but when anybody mentions hazard, virus, bacteria, chemical, anything like that, you put this on. This protects you from contamination. It'll protect you better than someone that ain't wearing it. Well, okay. Well, now why would he know that? Because he's been trained by the best of the best. Or they would never tell you anything about it. The biological chemicals or man-made viruses or bacteria, nah, no good. Put this suit on. Yeah, I mean, I'm done with these people. You can talk till you're blue in the face to them and they wouldn't understand because they weren't raised around it. They live behind gated community gates and $1 million homes and they don't know nothing about it. You know? So there you go. Stay on the Delphi case, the I-65 killer case. The Evansville girls case, Evansville, Indiana. So many cases. Oh, God. I don't know. But you guys have a great night. Be sure to stop over at Lori Mishmash's channel. Tiffany Marie channel. AB crime channel. I stop over there once in a while. I watch it. They're good channels, but don't get sucked into wars with other YouTubers. If they're idiots, you don't have to make a video on it. We already know. We watch their videos. We already know they're a bunch of idiots. They're in it for the money, the views, and a lot of them have made up. I don't know what they call them. Collecting money for these people. A lot of them have made big money off of it. A lot of views and all kinds of stuff. I don't know. It's sick. But make sure you check out the Real Griff, his channel. I don't know. And make sure all you people go to Dave's Guitar channel and get your Dave's Guitar channel very good t-shirts and Dave Levine's and Johnny Kramer Association t-shirts. Deli Force Team 1 Black Ops t-shirts and coffee mugs. And no, I don't make no money off of it. It's not like we're going to become millionaires off of a idea. I don't make 1 penny off of it. And if you don't believe me, ask Dave Levine. Now, if Dave Levine is a stand-up guy and he made $1 million off of it, and he said, well, here's some money. What do you think of this? Well, thank you, Dave. You're a man with integrity, which this country is lacking a lot of, you guys. But does Dave have to pay me anything? No, I didn't. I was just helping Dave out. That's all. I'm nobody. I'm just an idiot that watches Dave's Guitar channel. Make sure you check out Weezon's channel and all these channels. All right, people. You guys have a great night. Be safe. Be safe. That's all I can say. Watch your kids. Now everybody's flipping out about Gabby coming up missing. And she was in the same town as the 2 girls that were found dead. At the same time they were in town, Gabby was in town with her boyfriend. Something ain't adding up with that, people. Gabby's missing, but yet her boyfriend drives all the way back home in her vehicle, and she ain't there. She ain't with him, and he don't know where she's at or whatever. That don't make sense. When there's footage out there of the police pulling Abby and her boyfriend over and them being in some kind of big fight or something. It's all starting to make sense. I bet you it's a ring. I wouldn't doubt if the guy was trying to sell them or something. Who knows? I don't know. Bunch of nutsos. God, I can only hope. Please, God. Please let my family be okay. Please, 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 please. My children, grandchildren, brothers, sisters, friends, the world, from these idiots. Satan. I'm guessing Satan's got a big hand in it. I don't know. There's there's obligation, I don't, right. All right, you guys have a great night. Be safe. I might be back later, maybe not. I got to rebuild my whole channel. Everybody's been, where's your video on? I deleted it. Where's your other video? I deleted it. Where are all your videos? I deleted them all. I only kept my music ones, and I'm starting over. I had no choice. I had to delete them all, or I would have got in trouble. So I deleted them all. Not because I was wrong, because probably I got too close to the truth. Now, you people, winter is coming up. I'm all set. My big screen is working. I got my Pro Tools to record guitar and music. All I have to do is get me a drum machine. I sold all my drum machines. I sold my drums. So now all I have to do is get a drum machine before winter comes. And I'll be recording music live on YouTube, and you will watch me actually make songs on Pro Tools by myself to prove to you people, which I don't have to prove nothing. Usually people lose a bet when they, I'm not a betting guy, but I'll prove to them all the songs that are in Pro Tools were created by me. Every single one of them. All the parts, all the drum beats, some I programmed into people ask me, how do you know how to do that stuff? But you're an idiot. I don't know. Certain things I like. Certain things interest me, and I stick with that. Other things, 5 minutes of doing it, and I'm like, I don't like that. I don't want nothing to do with it. And they're like, well, why not? Because I just can't do it. Certain things I can. Certain things I can't. Now make sure you get your Cheetos, your good bag of Cheetos. Watch some YouTube. The Meg is on TNT tonight. It's on right now. So, what do I do? Oh, I want to thank my mods. I think that's what they're called, mods. Security people on my channel. I want to thank all them people. They've caught a lot of bad people on there. They blocked a lot of bad people. Be safe of ghost accounts and fake accounts. And I no longer belong to any dating sites. I don't think so. I'm waiting to see if I get another email. If I get another email from someone saying, we've seen your photo on this site, well, then I'll go and get my photo off of that site and close whatever site it is. But I only belong to one. My computer got hacked. It put it all over the place. And you know what? Even if my computer didn't get hacked, there's no law stating I can't join a dating site. I'm a single straight man looking for a woman, to spend the rest of my life with. None. Dealing with a bunch of idiots. Fools. I can be a fool myself, Lord, but these people are fools. Full-blown fools. Yeah. So, Lord, forgive me for my sins, although I'm not too much of a sinner anymore. But then again, if we go by the Bible, just waking up in the morning, you're a sinner. Like we ain't got enough troubles in America, in the world. We got to wake up in the morning and not do anything. Just wake up. And to somebody in the world, we're sinners. Oh, wait, I forgot to check my chat. I got all caught up in talking. I got to check my chat, see who's here, see if anybody, Delphi Q&A on the witness timeline just popped up. True Crime Investigators Live. I'm going to have to check that out. Dang it, another one popped up. Police body cam footage of Gabby and Abby on A&B Live. I've seen that, A&B. I've seen it. Oh, Keith Michaels. Hey, Keith, how you doing? Connection with Gabby and Delphi. Connection with Gabby. It could be anything. All these people could be on it. Keith Michaels. All of them can be connected. My scenario, my opinion on it, yeah, it's a big ring of them. They all know each other through social media, prison. People are like, are you kidding me? No, these dudes all in prison. They're all connected. They all know each other through the prisons, and then they send messages to other prisons. And the FBI and CIA wasn't lying to you people. The government, the police weren't lying to you people. When they said we think it's a big gang of them, big organization. $1 billion, $1 million worth of, big money trafficking people, drugs and gangs. And so, I don't know, be safe, people. I could die from just making this video. I'm always getting death threats. I get phone calls from people, I answer it, and I can hear my video playing on the other end. Hello, who is it? And I can hear my video playing, me talking in the background. There's some sicko playing games with me. I don't know. It's like the movie Seven with Brad Pitt, who played John. But in the end, Brad killed him. Well, John killed him. I don't know. In the end of the movie, he said, screw it. And blew his head up. I don't know. What do you want me to say? I don't know. It's just a movie. But here's the thing between me and these people. See, I'm dumb. I got a disability. But I know enough to where it's just a movie skit. If you went out and did that in real life, you're cuckoo. You're a nutso. You don't know how to determine reality from fantasy. And that's what I try and tell these people. A lot of people complain about the big movie actors. They're always in character. That's because they can't tell reality from fantasy anymore. They've been in fantasy for too long and they can't turn it off. And that's when it becomes cuckoo. That's when it's like you're not in a movie right now, but you're acting like you're Clint Eastwood. The movie is over with. Shut it off. They can't determine. I call it, they sold their soul to the devil. They can't shut it off. They don't know reality from fantasy because they have so much money. Nobody tells them, hey, nutso, you're not making a movie no more. Shut it off. It takes them many months to unwind from a movie because they're so wrapped up into that movie. They became a killer, even though they're playing a part in the movie in their heads. They can't shut it off. Therefore, they have become cuckoos. Nutsos. Proven fact. I don't know how many times I got to No, I'm not going to be playing any roles. Did they offer me my? Yes. Good God, I can make a movie if I wanted to on this. Blow people's minds. But no, I'm not going to make any money off of two little girls getting killed. People ask, why don't you go out to? Because why would I want to go to some place that two little? I got children. I got grandkids. Why would I want to go to a place that these two little girls' lives were so terrified and bad things were done to them there? Why? Because I don't want to go there. I'll remember Abby and Libby a different way than going to a place. It's like when my buddies passed away. You want to go see where he died? No. Why do I want to go to a place where my buddies' last thoughts on this earth were terrifying, that he was never going to see any of his friends or family again? No, I'll remember my buddy having good times, joking around. I'll remember him in a picture, not in some other thing. I love them, but I love these people, my friends, these people, but I don't go to where somebody, tragically lost their lives. No, I'm not talking somebody that was dying of an illness. They knew they were dying for many years and they died in a home or whatever. Yeah, I'll go to their house or whatever, if their family members still live in the house. But I ain't going there to remember the guy or anything. And why do these people go out to these places? Well, because they want to talk to spirits. They want to try and channel these young girls. They want to try and rise their spirits. So, and I keep telling them, don't monkey with spirits, and don't be trying to channel people, because it ain't what you think it is. It's bad people. It's demons, just like the Bible said. But you got these people out there walking around with spirit boxes. Did you hear that? I could have swore I heard. Yeah. Bunch of idiots. Idiots. Fools, as the Lord said in the Bible. These people, they were fools. You can't tell them nothing. I'm that way too. I'm stubborn. But that's the way I was raised, military. You don't tell nobody. We tell you, we're the military. United States military. Get out of my way, kid. You don't tell me, but, we tell you, we're government, All right. Stubborn-headed, but I know right from wrong. I know you shouldn't be talking to spirits. You cast them out. Tell them to go away. Go away. We'll see our loved ones in heaven with Jesus. Jesus might send an angel to help us or whatever. There's a fine line. We got to determine a lot of things in this world. I don't know. But anyways, I'm done. I'm going to watch some YouTube and maybe watch Meg, that shark movie. Watch that, and I'm going to chill. And I'm getting ready for winter. Leaves are falling. The nights are getting cold. But before you know it, it'll be winter. And we got to get ready for it. And I got to put my brakes on my car before winter. I got all the stuff for it. All I got to do is find a place to do it. That I'm not allowed to do it here, so I got to find somewhere to do it. I don't know. I might spend the $70 and have the garage on the corner up here. It's a mom and pop garage. I go there to get my tires. I go there to get my tires balanced and stuff. But they also do brakes there, and the guy gave me a pretty good price. I don't know. I might. If I can't find a place to do it myself, I'm pretty good at brakes. but it's finding a place to do it. You're going to need a couple hours to put brakes on the car. So I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, and believe me, be safe, people. These people will possess your families. This thing, whatever it is, these people, witches. You know it's bad when the pros are on TV saying, "Yep, it's a witch." Gee, what do we do now? Here I am watching old stuff on. What are we going to do when we fight a witch? Do I have to go to the Amish and get torches that they have and a pitchfork and stuff just in case? You got to do research on this. This stuff was here before I was put on earth. I was born in 1968. Well, this stuff was going on before I got here. So, yeah, I'll have to do some research on it, I guess. Back in the day, they had torches, and it's like a Frankenstein movie. Fire. We gotta research this stuff. I don't know. People are asking me, what do we do? I don't know. I wasn't around in the 1800s when witches were real, or back in the 80s. What are you asking me for? I'm only 52 years old. What are you asking me for? Like I was there in the 1800s. What are we going to do? I have no idea. Get some torches and some pitchforks. I guess we'll all meet in town at the courthouse with a bunch of torches and pitchforks, I guess. I don't know. Asking me, what do we do? I don't know. What do we do about the devil? I don't know. I wasn't around when he was created. I guess from what the Bible says, we're supposed to bind him and cast him out of our lives. I don't know. Sorcerers and what do we do? Well, I don't know. I guess we do what they did back in the ancient days with sorcerers. I don't know. You do your history, I guess. I don't know. Werewolves. I don't know. I bought a bunch of silver chains from the pawn shop. Silver is cheap right now. So I bought them. Why? Well, because in the olden days, they said the only thing that would kill a werewolf was a silver bullet. If I have to melt them down and make silver bullets, I got them. I don't know. I don't know. We're all like, well, we've got to get ready for anything. It could be a werewolf. I know one thing. It is not Bigfoot taking these kids and kidnapping them. It's not Bigfoot. I know that much. I know that. It's not Bigfoot. Bigfoot's even sitting in the woods going, these people are nuts. Give me that bag of jerky, beef jerky, and a can of Pepsi or whatever, and I'm out of here. That's it, Johnny. I'm out of here. You got a turkey sandwich and some beef jerky? Sure, Bigfoot. Here you go. I can't, I'm dumb, but I'm Bigfoot. And these people are idiots. They're nutsos. And Bigfoot even took off and went up into the mountains. He's like, you people are nuts. It's exactly what he told me. I'm not taking the blame for this. Oh, and I told him, Bigfoot, I know it ain't you. Get on out of here. Get to higher ground before these people start blaming Bigfoot. It's so bad in America. Godzilla split. Godzilla took off. That's when you know it's bad. He called me. That's what I thought too, Godzilla. He took off. I'm going back home to Japan. You got problems when Godzilla takes off and splits from the coast. Yeah, I don't know, people. You people have a great night. I'm just ranting and raving. I'll rant and rave. I don't know. Make sure you people stock up on your Cheetos. It's going to be a cold winter, probably. Thank Keith Michael for coming in to my chat. If it's the real Keith Michael, we don't know. Could be ghost apps. Could be a fake account. Good God, nobody knows anymore anything. All we can do is hold on, people. Dig in, bunker down. If you're not in the military, digging in means hunker down where you're at. Protect your family. You know, keep an eye on things around you. And that's it. That's all we can do. Dig in, hunker down. It's like a movie. It's like a bad movie. I don't know. All right, love everybody. Love my kids. Love the grandkids. Love everybody. I love YouTube. Why did people threaten me? Well, probably because I got too close to the truth. That's the only thing anybody can figure out was that he must have struck a nerve with somebody somewhere in them videos. He figured out the whole thing. And that's the only thing I could figure out. I didn't attack anybody on any channel. You ask anybody on any of the channels that I subscribe to or comment on, and they'll be the first ones to tell you, nope, he's always polite and he's never caused any trouble. And I don't. And I think people are pissed because we caught Satan. Now, Satan, it's time for you to give us all of our good health back, our money, and everything you took from us. And you gotta pay for all the evil you did, Satan. I don't know. That's all I can come up with right now. All right, you guys have a great night. Be safe. Keep an eye on your family. I don't have no family. I got no friends anymore. Nobody loves me. Nobody. You know what I'm gonna say? Who cares? I'll go on by myself if I have to. I got enough friends. I don't need no new ones. Not unless you're a beautiful, incredible woman with a brain. Then you could be friends with me. And yes, I'm single, but I'm not on no dating sites anymore. Everybody was complaining. You'll get in trouble for that. I'm trying to find a wife. I'm trying to find a woman that where I don't have to be on YouTube no more. You know, a life, a woman. You can get in trouble for that. For wanting to find a wife on a dating site. You know. Last time I checked, there's no laws. Oh, God. We might have been invaded by Nazis. I don't know. Everything I want to do, they tell me I can't do. You can't do that. Can I die? Oh, you could do that, but we got to check first. And here in your contract says if you do die, we can bring you back from the grave on special appearances. You know, that's the life I live. Don't worry, they'll be killing me here soon. I'll disappear for years again. And then I'll pop up and they'll be like, we got him in his contract. We can bring him back from the dead in 5 years if we want. Yes, the days are getting shorter, Keith Michael. They are. I checked it out today. The sun's dropping somewhere. It's starting to drop somewhere around 5. And by 6 or by 7:30 or something like that, it's pretty dark. So we're losing time fast. And before you know it, the sun will be going down at it'll be dark at like 5, 6 o'clock at night. So everyone get ready, and be safe. Keep an eye on your kids. And it's time to take back America from these people. We're going to need government's help. We're going to need churches' help. And not Ryan Up Church. I've been talking about the church, and everybody's like, I'm going to tell Ryan Up Church. I'm talking about the church, not Up Church. Ryan Up Church can't even eat breakfast in his own house without people knocking on his windows going, kids, come here, look it's Up Church. In his boxers, eating, it looks like Frankenberry. So he's got his own problems. I got mine. I don't care if people come around here. I don't give a crap. What do I care? Be respectable. Okay? That's all I ask. You want to come knock on my door? Hey, how you doing? All right. I don't care. You know, if you're a viewer, I don't care. Don't bother me none. I go to town and people say they see my videos. Don't bother me one bit. And I do want to thank the town because whatever I was doing is working, because the car wash has been pretty clean lately. No bags of garbage. Everything's been going pretty good. All the hoses are still on the vacuums. So it's going pretty good. And don't forget, people, we got a corn school coming up, where we bring in the carnival rides. And we have the barbecue pit up there. That's right. We got the giant barbecue pit that has giant turkey legs, chicken legs, ribs, all kinds of stuff right here in town, right in the middle of town here. And I'm going to get me a turkey leg this year. Big, giant. All these things are probably they're huge, giant turkey legs. They even had giant chicken legs. I was like, yeah. Oh, just roasting on the giant barbecue pit, man. Oh. No, nothing like walking around with a good turkey leg in your hand at the carnival. And they got all kinds of T-shirts up there, all kinds of where they sell these blankets that got designs on them and bands and all kinds of stuff. T-shirts, license plates, jewelry. They sell all kinds of stuff there. I think that's coming up in October, if I'm correct. October? I think so. So we got to get ready for that around here. Which they shut down. They shut down the road, one of the main roads. There's like a 4-way in town here. And they shut one part of it down. They shut the part going north out of town and coming into town. They shut that road down. You have to go around, because on that whole road, we set up carnival rides for the kids and all these concession stands and all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff there. So, yeah, I think that's end of October. But all right, you people have a good night. Be safe. I'm going to watch some YouTube and watch some TV and relax. And I'm going to try and get to bed early. I didn't go to bed till 5 o'clock in the morning last night. Either I'm drinking too much coffee or somebody is trespassing on me that's a druggie. Don't get no sleep or whatever, you know. And it ain't me. I don't know what it is. Is it possible? It could be. Everything they were saying could be true. Could be. We'll find out. All right, you guys be safe. And I'm telling you, I'm being honest. Be safe with some of these people on YouTube. You think these people are law-abiding citizens, and I got news for you people. They're not. You know, I don't know. All right, you guys have a good night. Be safe, and talk to you guys later.